Good afternoon. It is August 19th, 2022. And today we had, let me X out of this. I'm going to want to open up the daily chart. Today we had two legs down, but we did not hit the target to the low side. So we'll see if that has any significance. I'll open up the daily chart later. But yeah, just a couple legs down. And this second leg down is kind of, you can see it's pretty choppy. Maybe there's a channel in there, but it doesn't look like it would have helped you for anything. It would have helped you maybe, I think that would have been a first entry. Oh yeah, this is definitely a channel. So if you saw that, that at least changes your perspective right here. And in these two legs down, maybe these are probably like close to two measured legs. Yeah, you can see we went a little further there. So we'll keep that in mind when we get there. All right, so let's see, 5 o'clock comes right about in here. We make this second entry short, but we don't get a good signal bar. I think if you take this lower high, I think you can take that, at least maybe just go for a scalp because it's pretty clear this is congestion. And what happens a lot, I've noticed, all right, 46, let's say. Yeah, plenty of room. I've noticed a lot, and you can see here that if people play the range like this, well, you can see prices just bounced off that midline. So a lot of times that's how I think is you might want to put your target like right there before it hits the midline. Anyway, we come up here and you do get a failure, and this is right before the open, and you might see these types of reversals. We got a break, one leg down. I was kind of thinking we would get another leg down. So maybe, no, I believe this trend channel is accurate. So maybe these are just two small legs. We get this reversal. And then eventually we get this leg down to a new high, so, or a new low, excuse me. So anyway, this is also a second entry long, so it's a failure. It only takes a little bit low right there, and a second entry long. Come up here. You can see that range right there. I'm not going short. First entry, failed second entry. This looks aggressive. This is very aggressive, I think. I don't think you take that. I'll mark it green. It's below the EMA. But I think that's probably an advanced entry. Oh, this is too far from the EMA. Come down here. First entry, second entry. They probably trapped a bunch of shorts there. Just chopped them up a little bit before bringing it lower. And this is just clearly congestion at this time, so I don't like any of this. Let's see, this is a third entry, so you're probably not going to take that. This is a higher low, but look at the bias. The bias is definitely down. We just had a nice sell-off, very nice sell-off. This failure, they probably trapped a bunch of shorts right there. First entry, second entry, I probably wouldn't be looking at it that way. Maybe like a hidden second entry, because I look at this as like a double bottom right here. I must not have looked at this earlier. I thought I did more thoroughly. Okay, so we get two legs down. You can see there's some resistance at the measured move of the midline of the range. You can see that. Or support, excuse me. Then we make this second leg down. Unfortunately, I just don't see how you could enter this. And then look at this excellent trap. I got trapped on the simulator here. This second entry short. But so if you zoom in, this is a double bottom that I missed. And you can see I marked it pink afterward. You see these closes right here. And then this stem touches that price level. So that's a double bottom. And you can see that The second, I don't think this got you a scalp. Yeah, this is a 4-tick failure. But this one works. So if you see all that, it's starting to look congested. If you see all that, and maybe you're looking at this as like one leg up, or one leg up, this move right here, maybe you take that. Then we get a failure. I don't like it against the bias, but there was some price rejection, so something to think about. First entry failed, second entry long. I like that. I think you take that because opened on its high, closed on its low. That's close enough in my book. On a day like today, I like that. We get confirmation. Well, I guess we got confirmation down here, the trend line. But this is really, for me, this would probably be the confirmation I needed. And I think this is like a failure, but it doesn't set up well. This is a failure. I'm not too sure why I would mark this blue. Because it looks like you're going into the top of that trend channel, and this is over here. This yellow range might be influencing prices too. Then you come down here, and okay, and then we got another double top. So if you see this in real time, which might be hard to see, actually no, because you have a few swings before this move sets up. All right, I'm trying to click that. There we go. You can see we make a double top here, and I didn't see that. Oh, I must have come in late. There's a double top, so first entry, failed second entry long. I got a lot going on. Let me delete that. You can see that failed second entry long. It's also a second entry short, goes lower, goes higher, down. I think you take that move, and that's a very good trade. This is too tight. I don't like any of this. Nothing there that I see. Second entry confirming the trend line. This might be confirmation, but second entry off the trend line, no good signal bar. And you get failure here. That's also a second entry short. So the failure's in congestion. So, I mean, it's all in congestion, but you might not want to count that. So I think I am going to keep that green. I had a second where I was considering making it red, but I'm going to keep that green. Come down here. First entry, second entry, signal bar is no good anyway. And this is a leg up, so you're probably looking for longs. Second entry long sets up. Maybe you take that. But it is looking like congestion, and then you'd be entering into this midline. So that's what I saw. I don't see anything on these breakouts. Maybe you take that second entry short breakout. That'd be aggressive. So let's open up the daily chart now. Oh, okay. Big move down. Okay, this might be off the trend line, or actually, no, it wouldn't be off the trend line. Let's see. No, because we had a break. Yeah, we had a break down here. So perhaps this is continuing one leg of correction. That's what I'm guessing. So